Let's find out why you shouldn't touch a wombat. So let's watch the video.
Look at the mother.
Let's go back here.
Just caught a baby wombat. Look at the mother. It's like, oh, it's chasing after her.
I caught a baby wombat.
He sounds really mad.
Okay, Mama's right there, and she is pissed. Let's let him go.
No, he's right.
Yeah.
All right, let's let him go. Come here, Mama. Come here.
And she releases it. Okay. That's it. That's the video. All right, let's watch this too. Before I have an opinion on this.
That footage of a baby wombat being taken from its mum. Now, wombats are amazing creatures. I did a walk not so long ago around Cradle Mountain in Tasmania, and you come across these amazing creatures. They're not kangaroos, they don't run fast, they are gentle, lovely creatures. To take a baby wombat from its mother and clearly causing distress from the mother is just an outrage. And you know, I suggest to this so-called influencer, maybe she might try some other Australian animals. Take a baby crocodile from its mother and see how you go there. Take another animal that can actually fight back rather than stealing a baby wombat from its mother. See how you go there.
That guy's not having it either. So I'm having a hard time understanding. This is a very short video. She grabs the wombat from the grass. Clearly the mother's there. Runs back to the car. Hey, look, it's a wombat. It's a baby. It's crying. There's the mother. And then she puts it back with the mother, and they go along their day. U.S. influencer Sam Jones faces deportation after she was filmed taking a baby wombat from a distressed mother. Australia's immigration minister says working to deport the influencer for pulling off that stunt. I can't wait for Australia to see the back of this individual. I don't expect she will return. Jones, a wildlife biologist and environmental scientist, initially defended her actions before going private on social media. For everyone that's worried and unhappy, the baby was carefully held for 1 minute in total and then released back to mom. She said they wanted back off into the bush together, completely unharmed. So, this person says throw him in jail. Okay, so I think I understand what's happening here. So I think everyone is focused tremendously on the fact that she took a baby from its mother. I'm not from Australia. I've never seen a wombat in the wild. I'm from West Virginia in the United States. For a lot of you, you probably think we have buck teeth, we don't wear shoes, we're inbred, and we're stupid, and we eat roadkill. Should you take a baby animal from its mother? We take baby animals directly from mothers all the time. How do you think you get a puppy? How do you think you get a calf? I think there's an angle where I'm not quite understanding this concept. So, babies from mothers all the time. Do you think the mother wants to give up the puppy? No. People sell puppies and kittens and chicks and so on and so forth. That happens all the time. That's a normal thing in society. Now, did she take the animal home with her to keep it as a pet? No. She held it for a minute and then sat it down. Did she do harm to the animal? No, it doesn't seem like it was hurting it. It was whining because it was a baby and it's being held. The mother did seem distressed because her baby was being held. The mother didn't get harmed. Nothing was harmed in this video. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think this is way blown out of proportion. I'm probably gonna get absolutely slammed for this.
I gotta say, I've seen.
But I mean, this is not deportable. This is not cancelable. She picked up a wild animal and then set it back down. And then the prime minister said, well, go pick up a crocodile, go pick up something else. Don't pick up a wombat. Is this animal endangered? So it says here there's 3 species of wombat. There's the common wombat, where there's estimated 400,000. The southern hairy-nosed wombat, where there's up to 600,000. And then there's the very rare, endangered, critically endangered northern hairy-nosed wombat. If she would have picked up the northern hairy-nosed wombat, which I have no idea if that's what that is, I would be like, okay, don't do that. It's endangered. You could be affecting it. But there are 400,000, 300,000 of these wombats, so there's nearly a million wombats. I think this is absolutely blown out of proportion. And also, one of my favorite things is this post here says to go to sign a petition. So it says, the issue, Sam Somewhere is a U.S. hunting influencer has gone viral for posting a TikTok taking her baby wombat away from the mother in the middle of the night. They can be seen laughing in the video, complete disregard or disrespect for the animal. What? I mean, are we just flat out acting like picking up a wild animal is disrespect now? I mean, it's a wild animal. It wasn't somebody's pet. She didn't go into somebody's yard and take their pet. She didn't take it home with her. She didn't even put it in the car. She just stood there with a minute with it. Messing with Australia's beloved wildlife is not a joke. This is not a witch hunt, and we do not support anyone taking matters into their own hands. But then above here, you said this person should be deported from the country immediately and banned from Australia. And the man that was filming should be penalized for his behavior because he allowed that 1 minute video of a wombat being held. Do not take matters into your hands. So he's basically putting out, hey, if you do something to this woman, it's not my fault. Okay. Any legal actions will not be tolerated. Please remain civil. Oh, okay, got it. On another note, please share the petition with your friends. Why? 38,000 people signed this to have this person, to send this to their politicians so that this person can't come back and pick up a wombat for a minute and then put it down. Have you guys ever heard of hunting? Has any one of these people heard the concept of hunting animals? Did she hunt the animal? Did she go and did she kill the wombat with a gun or with her bare hands? No. She picked it up. This is so bizarre from my perspective. I think this is extremely blown out of proportion. I just don't see a world where picking up a wild animal, taking a picture with it, and putting it down is deportable. It's just insane. Now, the Prime Minister said pick up a wombat or pick up a crocodile and see how that goes. Okay, so if she picks up a baby crocodile from a mother, gets a picture with it, puts it back down, and they go along their way, are we going to do the same thing? Or were you wishing that she gets eaten by the mother crocodile and dies? Do you see where I'm going with this? It's just, I feel like this is just insane. We're acting like wild animals can't be bothered or touched. I mean, people around here have literally wild animals as pets, and then sometimes they release them in the wild, and then they hunt them unknowingly because it's back to the wild. It's a wild animal. Raccoons, squirrels, turkeys, deer, pheasant, goose, duck, you name it. Groundhog. Animals get hunted. They get ran over. They get a little bothered, probably. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen somebody just pick up a wild animal. I wouldn't say, oh my gosh, if somebody was at if I was at a park and somebody picked up a squirrel and was taking a picture of it and then put it down, I wouldn't say, oh my God, I need to set up a petition to have this person banned from the United States. I'm extremely failing to see how this is a big deal. Like I said, if this was one of the like endangered wombats, I would understand. And let's do the reverse of this. What if she picked up the mother wombat instead of the baby? Are we doing the same thing? Absolute piece of crap, chasing down a baby wombat and stealing it. Okay, she didn't. Did she keep it from the mother for social media, putting both animals in distress? Okay, it was distressed. Oh my God, the wombat was a little concerned for 1 minute. Shame on you. Animal abuse aside, wombats can run at 40 kilometers an hour. That mother wombat could literally shatter your ankles and then bite your face off. I mean, wishing harm, wanting them to be deported. Bro, what? Did you guys forget about Steve Irwin and the shit he was doing to animals? Yes, I'm completely aware that Steve Irwin is a goat and Steve Irwin was completely about animal preservation and, taking care of animals and showcasing animals to the world and love the wildlife of Australia. Bro, Steve Irwin was out here dunking on and grabbing on snakes and crocodiles and all kinds of animals. Did anybody say we should deport Steve Irwin when he's doing this stuff? No. She grabbed the animal. She ran away. Okay, maybe she shouldn't have ran away. Maybe that's the part that looks like bizarre. It looks like she's stealing and running away, but like, and maybe she should have stayed there with the mother. I'm thinking this is just way too heavy. I think you guys are blowing this way out of proportion. I'm probably dead wrong. You guys are probably thinking I'm crazy. And let me just say this. If I was in Australia and I saw a wombat on the ground, I wouldn't pick it up. That's not me. I'm not going to pick up a wild animal just because I understand that wild animals can be dangerous. They can hurt you. You just don't know what they're going to do. So I wouldn't exactly pick up a baby wombat or any animal to be that without somebody being there telling me, "Hey, pick it up." But if somebody did it, if I watched somebody pick up a wombat and was running with it, I wouldn't think, "Oh my god, we got to get this person out of the country and they should be banned, and we need to get them. We need them to go to jail, and we need the person filming it to go to jail." It's just crazy. I mean, are you guys gonna? Are you guys? Do you guys feel bad when you eat chicken or steak? We talk about animal cruelty, and then you sit there and eat a steak, or eat a burger, or eat a chicken. I mean, I'm against animal cruelty. Let me just say this: I'm against animal cruelty, right? You shouldn't be abusing an animal. You know, you don't want to kick or hurt or harm the animal, but to pick it up, to hold it, to take a picture with it, to say all this is just, you guys have lost your minds. Everyone's lost their minds. No one has logic or sense, and I'm standing on business with this one. She's totally fine doing this. Now, I don't know her backstory. I don't know this woman's backstory. Says she's a hunting influencer. She hunts animals. I don't know if she's hunted some stuff that she's not supposed to. This woman who hunts and kills animals for sport has broken multiple Australian wildlife laws. The relevant state and federal Australian government should prosecute her. What law did she break? Picking up an animal? Despite her insistence that the mother and the baby were reunited, we have no evidence that this is the case. What are we talking about? That the mother didn't abandon the baby even if they've seen together. Dude, come on. This is what we're doing? Where has she hunted or killed animals for sport? No one should pick up protected species without training or relevant permission, reasons, rescue, scientific study. Animal welfare comes first. Mishandling can cause harm and even result in death or rejection of young. Okay, so here's some people actually using logic and common sense. Let's take a breath. Let's take a deep breath and think about this. She gave it right back. You're worried about the momentary distress of a wild animal? Yes, charge her, take her passport, pay a large fine, boot her out. Oh my god, dude, you guys are insane. You guys have lost your minds. Bro, this guy used common sense and then nobody liked it because no one has a brain. Ever picked up a baby chicken, kitten, puppy? Different. Why? Because it's a wombat? Why do it? No, but I see that the hypocrisy is everywhere. I just think this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. I'm obviously in the minority here. Everyone thinks that we should pick up our pitchforks and basically have this woman publicly executed. I'm not there. Maybe this woman has done some stuff in the past that was really bad, and they're just perpetuating that further to say, well, because she did that, this is also bad. Let's get her out of here. I don't feel like sitting here and look up this entire person's past, but based on this video, I can't sit here and say throw her in jail, deport, ban. And people are going to say, well, you're not from Australia, you don't get it. You don't have to be from Australia to understand wildlife. You don't have to be from that country to understand wildlife, okay? If this was one of the endangered ones, I would get it. But not a single person has posted and stated that. This is just a wild wombat. One of a million wombat. Would she be getting this if she picked up a baby kangaroo and then gave the baby kangaroo back? I feel like I'm talking in circles at this point. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna get absolutely annihilated by everyone that thinks that I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I think that there's literally nothing wrong with what she did. Other than maybe she shouldn't have ran away, maybe she should have stuck around beside the mother, or maybe even picked up the mother. But for everyone to say, "Oh, you can't, don't touch wildlife, don't bother wildlife at all," you guys are just completely lying to yourselves about reality. So anyway, what do you guys think? Am I absolutely dead ass wrong about this? Do you guys care? Do you guys pick up wildlife? Do you guys hunt? Do you have pets? Do you eat meat? I'm just so curious about this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Anyway, that's it.